Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you who's watching this. I'm gonna teach you how to make a mini flower bouquet. You need ribbons, a paper, I changed that into paper, a sticky pad so it's gonna be mini, glue, Elmer's glue, whatever glue, earbuds, and that's just the example of the flower. Get one paper, fold it into a triangle. But if your paper is already in a square, you don't have to do this step. Next, the excess part you see on the bottom, you have to cut that out. So for me, I don't really have big scissors or good scissors to cut that out. So I'm gonna use this method. I don't know what to call it, but I use this method where you scrape the paper with your nail and just keep repeating that process, flipping it until you think it's okay to rip. And I just rip it. So as you can see, I'm folding it into a triangle again and do it on the other side, the opposite side as well. Make sure it's really in there, and after that, this part's gonna be tricky, but fold it into half and do it to the other side as well. And I'm having some difficulties unfolding it because it's sticky. So this part is really tricky, and I don't know if I actually showed the right demonstration. So you basically just there's gonna be 4 sides, right? Wait, no. Yeah. So there's gonna be 4 triangles on each area: top, right, left, and bottom. And you have to make the right and left go inside and fold it, if you get what I mean. And it's gonna become a triangle again. And fold it into how I'm showing you right now. Fold only one piece. Just one. It's gonna turn into a diamond shape after you fold all of these. Do it on the other side as well. Yeah. It should be a diamond shape. That's me showing that it should be a diamond shape. See, it's like a little diamond, and now there's little flap parts, and if you see carefully, there's a hole. Put one finger inside it. And make sure it's in that angle, that correct angle, so it makes a square. Do it on the other side, the opposite side. Do it on the back as well. This part is me struggling because it's a sticky note and it's really sticky at that part, so please deal with it. And now you're gonna fold those little flaps into triangles. As you can see in the video, I will demonstrate that it's gonna be a triangle again. So you open it and there, fold it. Same as the other side. At the back as well. And for the next step, if you see that little diamond thingy again, you're gonna make that into another triangle. So there's gonna be 3 4 triangles. The very top one, the right, the left, and the bottom. There we go. Same as the other side. And this part, some of you guys might like get confused. So you open the sides, if you can see in the video. You have to open it and fully fold it that way, as I am showing in the video. Okay. Now you have to fold it into another triangle. Not really a triangle, but you're gonna get what I mean. Yeah. And do it for the opposite side, on the back as well. It's like the same step we did earlier, but just different, sides whatsoever. And you're gonna see there's another diamond thingy on the bottom, or like excess part on the bottom. That's me showing it should, yeah. You fold that one piece of paper on top, so you can leave another one for the other side. Do the same. And now it's gonna be an actual diamond shape. And yeah, this part, you look at the top part of the diamond, then you'll see that it opens. Use one finger to lay it down and the other to fold it. It might be confusing, but you can just replay the part. And this middle flat part, you can see you have to make it in the middle, like make it stay in the middle. So you fold it to the other side, and there we go. Okay, this part is really confusing. The top right one, you have to fold it as I am showing in the video, and the bottom left one, you also have to fold it. Now it will be some weird shape, and you can just fix some parts if you don't like. Take that bottom area and twist it to make it into a little rose petal. It's really cute. Actually, one of my friends taught me how to make this, so I'm using it for this assignment. Now you need this earbud. Okay, so this part you will need to use your strength. You have to remove the part where the soft part is, the cut-on area is. Actually, you can use toothpick for this, but I'm using earbuds because I don't have toothpicks that time. And there we go. So now it's a sticky note, so it's kind of sticky, so I didn't really need to use any glue. But if it wasn't sticky for you, you should use a glue to like glue it down. Roll it to that shape, and there's gonna be excess part because the earbuds are too small, so you can just rip it out if you'd like. This is me just fixing because it kept getting weird. And this is the part where we're gonna use glue, so get your glues ready. So now we have your Elmer's glue, and I'm gonna use that excess part, cotton part, to spread it. I'll put it on the earbuds, cotton part, and yeah, do as I'm doing in the video. I don't know how well to explain this part, but as you can see, I'm sticking it on the stem and leave it like that for a few minutes. Like, don't remove it from your hand because it might get off. But this is the part where I'm going inside my room because my room has a fan, and I just wanted to speed up the process because if the video's too long, it's gonna be hard for me to edit. So I'm drying it, as you can see. If you also have a fan, you can do that, but if you don't, you can just wait. And there we go. Oh, sorry for my cat, you just saw, by the way. And that's the hairspray. That's actually Grace's hairspray, my friend's hairspray. I use it as my phone stand. And the next is a tulip. I'm going to make a yellow tulip. As you can see, I ripped off the yellow thing, and you're gonna do that triangle thing again. You're gonna make it into a square again. There we go. Remove the excess part. Whip it. Okay. The first process is the same as the rose. You fold it into a triangle and you do the tricky thing again. See, this part I didn't fold it into the hard way, so you can see what I mean. So the right one and the left one should go in. I'm showing you how to, fold it. And there, just fold it like that. Make sure it's all correct. Do the same thing as you did with the rose. Make a little diamond again. After this step, it's gonna get different from the rose. So now you won't open the flaps, but you'll open the sides. You'll open the sides and fold it like that. You can see I'm demonstrating how to do it. Fixing some parts because it's going out. And now fold it into that line. If you can see, fold that flap into the line. Remember to only get one piece of flap. I'm gonna call it a flap because it's in my dictionary. And the other side, so there's a hole in the flap, and you will have to put the other piece of paper into the hole and fold it like that. It's kind of hard to, but if you kind of get used to folding this same tulip over and over again, it's gonna be really easy. So just put it inside. I'm struggling here because it's the sticky side again, but it's okay. People struggle. And yeah, that's me getting mad. I decided to put the parts where I struggle because if you struggle, I can struggle too. And there's a hole on top and you're supposed to blow it, but I don't think that applies for the small ones because it didn't blow. So I kind of got smart, and you'll see what I do. It didn't work, so I used the earbuds because I'm gonna use it anyways. I cut those parts, and then I used the stick part. I used the stick part to open it wider and kind of make it look like 3D, push the sides further. So it became I made a big mess. And just now open the flower petals. This is the best part of this tulip thing. My favorite part personally, because it's like peeling a banana. It's the same. But if you want your petals to look more curly and pretty, you can do what I'm doing in the video, where you curl it with the stick, toothpick or earbuds or anything. That's just a small stick. I was actually really struggling to do this part because it's so small, and I have to fix it again. There we go. Now we get the green piece of paper again and do the same thing as you did for the rose, but this time you won't be gluing the stem to the rose, the tulip, the flower, because the flower already has a hole and you can just stick the stem inside. But I recommend not making the hole too wide, or else when you're packaging the bouquet, it's gonna be really hard because it keeps leaving the flower. There we go. Oh, I'm losing my voice. Okay, so I spread this part because it's just me holding the rest of the flower. Now it's the last part. It's the bouquet part, the thing. So get your long paper, fold it into half, and cut it again. But it's not gonna be this square again. First, fold it into a half, and then rip it. This part I didn't rip it correctly, but I fixed it later words, so it's okay. And it doesn't really matter because it looked pretty at the end. That's me ripping the excess piece of paper, and then I messed up, but it's okay. People make mistakes, it's okay. And I fold it again. I fold it again, and then I'll rip it again. It's the same process. I spent 1 hour and a half doing this, but it's okay. And there we go. I was gonna do it, but the shape wasn't pretty, so I decided that I would cut it into a square. So I do the triangle thing again, fold it, and remove the excess part. I'm really sorry for my voice because I got a cold, so it's a bit raspy at times, but it's okay. I made a mistake again, but it's okay. At least it's the shape. And now I'm measuring it, and now you just roll it up. As you can see, the bottom part, if you can see, you should make it tight space, but the top part, it's gonna be wide there, as you can see. Oops, let me fix that. And there we go. But it won't stay like that unless my finger is on there. So as I'm showing, I put the excess sticky note that I cut up earlier from the triangles, and I just slap it onto the paper. There we go. I make sure everything's good. So now we put the flowers inside, and I took 30 minutes doing this part because the flowers kept messing up and they weren't in the correct, shape, size, and everything. So I kind of got frustrated, and then, I tried pushing it, and then one of the flowers broke. It's in the video, but it's gonna be later on, so it's okay. So there we go. I cut off the part where I make a lot of mistakes because it took a long time, and I didn't really want to add that part in. So as you can see, I'm readjusting, putting the flowers in again, removing it in, and then putting it in again, making the shape correct so it looks pretty. And here, I don't know why I'm doing this, but it's probably because, oh yeah, it's probably because the tulips weren't working properly and the roses wasn't pretty. So I removed it and I put it in again. It's the same step, but I know you can do better than me. So here I skipped it to this part where I broke the rose. Like it didn't really break, but it tore apart. So I decided that, oh, by the way, you have to make a ribbon. You have to okay, so there's some parts I didn't put instructions, but I'm gonna say it now. For the ribbon, for the paper, there's gonna be excess part in the bottom part, so you can rip it and then tie the middle part with the ribbon. Make sure the stems are in between the ribbons, when you tie it, so it won't fall off like the video. There we go. I was so happy that I was finished with this because it took me 1 hour and a half to make this. And as you can see, I'm putting a light to make it more pretty, to make it look more pretty, aesthetic vibes, So this is me being happy. Thank you for watching this video. It was so long yet so tiring, the process, but I know you can do better than what I did, and I don't really like how it came out, but actually I'm really impressed that I make this because I'm not good with arts. Thank you for watching. Bye. Have a blessed day, night, afternoon. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye bye. Mwah.